Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with Techout. Today we're going to be taking a look at the OnePlus Beta 5. This is based on Android Q Beta 6. OnePlus is one beta behind from what the current release of the Android Q Beta is. Android Q actually came out to the public today for Pixel devices. Android Q is still in beta for OnePlus devices though. Oxygen OS is still being refined and everything. All the features are still being added. We should see an update here quite soon though. I think OnePlus is trying to push it out quite quickly. So like I said, this is based on version 6 or beta 6 of the Android Q version. I think what's going to happen is we'll see an open beta after this one, which will be public, and most people will be able to install it if they want to. That one will probably be like a single beta just for Oxygen OS that will be based on the current release or the public release of Android Q. So we'll probably see one more beta, like I said, a public open beta before the final release of Android Q to the OnePlus 7 Pro. But so far it is great. All the features are working pretty much now. I haven't really had any issues. I've been using my OnePlus 7 Pro as my daily driver here for a few days now. I did have some bugs in the 4th beta, which was a notification kept popping up about I forget what it was about. It was about some service that was stopping. I cleared the cache on that and that seems to have fixed it, but that hasn't happened in Beta 5. One of my favorite features in Beta 5 that's been on the Android Q side of things for a while now on the OnePlus 7 Pro. This is an Oxygen OS feature, not a Android Q feature, but it's something new that OnePlus is doing, is the customization section here. So you can change your theme, so your dark theme, your light theme, all that kind of stuff is right there. You can change your wallpapers, your clock style, your fingerprint animation, and your horizon light. The horizon light is also now working as expected. Before, the color was not changing based on what you set it as. So that is something that is now fixed. Like I said before, it was just showing up as the default color no matter what you set it to. You can change your button color in here and all that kind of stuff, your text color when you're in settings and that kind of stuff. Your tone, which is basically just the same thing as your theme up top here. They do the same thing pretty much. You can change your icon shape, which does your icons and settings and your quick toggle shade. You can change your icons here. You can have your 3 pre-installed OnePlus icons, and then any additional icon packs you have installed that are compatible will show up here, and a spot where you can go to the App Store to download some more. Then last but not least, we have down here you can change your text from Roberto to OnePlus Slate. OnePlus does have their own text on the OnePlus. So you can change all that in your customization settings here. Other than that, settings is laid out quite nicely. You have all your communication, your Wi-Fi, and your Bluetooth up top there. All your preference settings right here. Display, customization, sound and vibration, buttons and gestures, and apps and notifications. You have your security stuff right here, and your privacy stuff, location, right there in the middle. Battery and storage, your account settings right here for Google, your OnePlus account, and digital well-being, and then we have your utility system and about phone at the bottom. So that's laid out quite nicely. One other thing that was a bug in the last beta that a lot of people were telling me I was wrong about was the plus little plus signs that we had at the bottom. As I said before, that was a known issue and that was a bug. Yes, they were correct in saying that it is for your Google Assistant, but they're only supposed to show up when you unlock the phone. To let you know that you can pull over there for Google Assistant, which you can, but when you go home from an app, they're not supposed to show up. As you can see, they don't right there, and they're not plus signs anymore. They actually blend in a little bit. They're just little curves down there on the bottom of the screen, and then they go away. So that has been fixed as well. Everything else from battery life to performance is working just fine. No issues there whatsoever. I do recommend this update when it does come out to the public. It's going to be a good update and it gives you some additional features on your OnePlus 7 Pro. This has been Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, have a great day.